John and Cadet Donald Smith, as the Franklin County High School Fire Band, under the direction of Mr. Andrew McGranahan, plays our national anthem.
The North Oldham Mustangs are coming to the capital city to take on the Franklin County Flyers in the first round of playoff action. That's up next here on Cable 10. Welcome, folks, to Benny Watkins Field here at Franklin County High School. I'm Clint Goins, and joining me here is Chris Cole, my broadcast partner. Chris, Franklin County comes in here. They have won the district and therefore are hosting the first round of playoff games. And according to KHSAA rules, they play the number 4 team in their own district, North Oldham Mustangs, and they've already played, and Franklin County has already beat them this year. And my personal opinion is this is just I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the first round of playoffs. I think it's frivolous.
Well, we've been talking about it a little bit off the air. You know, the playoffs got started last night, and you see what happens in the first round of the playoffs.
A lot of blowouts.
You know, Boyle County beat Anderson 52-12. Central beat Shelby 73-0. And I throw those two out because, you know, the winner of this is going to get Central next week. And we know we've owned Central the last year, going back to last season. So you kind of got a feeling that Central's going to be coming to town next week based on what we saw earlier in the season in this matchup right here back in the 1st of October.
That's right. We beat Central earlier this year too at their place. I say we, I mean Franklin County, but I'm pretty sure everybody listening in or watching this broadcast are Franklin County fans or Frankfort fans, but we beat Central earlier in the year, so 38-6 I think was the score of that one. And you know, it's looking ahead. Obviously, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't look past the team that you're playing right now. But North Oldham comes in here at 4-6. Is that what you said?
Yes.
4-6. Franklin County comes in, I think, at 7-3 on the season. So it's not a foregone conclusion, but I am looking forward to see Franklin County play well.
Yeah, they kind of hit that stride after 3 straight losses in that early September. They went to Corbin. They got beat here by Louisville, a 5A or 6A school. But, you know, Woodford County, they lose a close one over there, which Woodford's rolling. I don't think they've lost all season. But, you know, talking to some of the coaches when I got here tonight, North Oldham likes that little intermediate passing game, a lot like we saw last week with Mississippi State against Kentucky. Little 5-6 yard drag patterns, running backs out the backfield. And they had some success against Franklin County, moving the ball a few times on drives with that offense. But it was too much Caden Mormon in that first matchup.
All right, well, we're going to step aside here just for a little bit, and we'll come back for the kickoff here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Here at David Tolles Auto Pro, we know if people are driving right now, it's only for the most important reasons. And if their car breaks down, we need to get it back on the road. At Auto Pro, we want you to rest assured that we're doing everything in our power to keep you safe. We follow all recommended COVID-related safety guidelines when handling your vehicle. Our lobby and facilities are completely clean and sanitized every night, and we have touchless credit card processing. We appreciate your trust in these difficult times, and we want to thank you for shopping locally. If you have to take it to somebody, you can take it to us. David Tolles Auto Pro.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro. You're in good hands with David Tolles Auto Pro. Bring your vehicle to us for the best repairs in the Frankfort area. 2 locations at 1348 Versailles Road and 515 Duncan Road. And check us out at davidtollesautopro.com.
Exit Realty Crutcher strives to be a leader in the communities we serve. We focus on training, technology, and providing resources to ensure that our agents serve you with excellence. The foundation of our culture is built on family. We focus on agents' growth personally and professionally because we know that their success is really your success. If you're ready to explore an opportunity to buy or sell, contact us today and allow our family to help your family. Exit Realty Crutcher. Real estate is what we do. Families are why we do it. Game of the Week is brought to you by Exit Realty Crutcher. Exit Realty Crutcher, your premier resource for all real estate services, wishes all teams a great school year. From Louisville to Lexington and all cities in between, we have the knowledge, enthusiasm, teamwork, and experience to help you buy and sell. Come see what we have to offer for your real estate needs. ExitRealtyCrutcher.com.
Welcome back, folks, here at Franklin County High School. And Franklin County has, as you can see, just now taking the field. They used to have a little helmet they run through. Do they still do that? I don't think they do that anymore. Or I've missed it, one or the other.
I think they're on the opposite end behind us here, Clint.
Oh yeah, they are. They do have that helmet down there. It's to the left. That's where it is, just off screen. So there they are. Look at that big belt. Does he wrestle in the off season? So see what that is?
I don't know. That may be a turnover belt. You know, that's becoming popular with the college and pro teams. So maybe Franklin County's got him a turnover belt, but
he's also, I think he had a baseball bat in his hand too.
Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer. Okay, I thought a baseball belt, a baseball bat, a wrestling belt. That's a 3-sport athlete, I guess. With a sledgehammer. All right. I think, was that Caden Mormon?
That was Caden Mormon. And, you know, Caden Mormon dominated North Oldham on the ground as I stated in the previous segment. And it looks like Franklin County is going to receive the opening kickoff. And you got to think they're going to want to strike quickly here.
Yeah, I'm guessing North Oldham. I did not actually catch the coin flip, but I'm guessing they won it and then deferred. Although the other day I saw something for the very first time where a team won the toss and elected to have it kicked to them in the first half. That's almost never seen anymore.
Well,
they won the ball.
Hills last week won the toss.
Did they do that?
They took the ball first.
Maybe that's what I was thinking.
Which we got a lot better conditions this Friday night than we had last week.
Yes, yes.
The 1 week I don't do a broadcast and out in the bleachers it poured the rain.
I think this is Lucas Silverhorn kicking the ball away for North Oldham. A little squib kick. And I couldn't really see who caught that ball. They did a good job catching it in the air.
Peyton Ledford. Number 9.
Number 9, that's Tyrod Taylor.
And then he fumbled the ball and Franklin County recovered.
Yeah, wow. That's a nice look from our end zone camera there. Good job on the Whitehead Hancock replay. Katie Mormon doesn't get much. I'm not sure he got anything. Yeah. Oh, he got more than I thought.
3 off the right side. A little dive out of the pistol.
And off again to Mormon and gets around the corner here. Gets the first down and a little bit more.
Just an extended handoff there off the left side. Good seal blocked by the receivers. And then Mormon just powers his way inside the 45 for a big gain.
Ben DeSera on the tackle that time for the Mustangs. Gavin Hurst is a quarterback, and he almost throws a pick. Man. That was right at the Mustang defender, number 5, who, let's see, I don't have him on this roster.
That time Franklin County was in that stack formation, tries to throw a quick wide-out screen.
Yeah, looking for Claudio over there, I think. Nice pass there to Blair Tate. Just waiting on it, sharply delivered. Well executed play by the Flyers. They get another first down.
So Tate just out of that tight end slot position, just kind of sets in that pocket of the zone, gets a quick curl and extends it enough for a first down.
Yeah, we've seen him on the defensive side of the ball for a couple of years, and this year they decided to pass it to him. First, he goes deep with it, got a man down there. Oh, that was Claudio and broken up.
Had Claudio right down the middle of the field that time. Little underthrown. Claudio had to kind of stop, put on the brakes.
He had it until the safety came back and knocked it out of his hand. Yeah, I agree with you. It was a little underthrown. Mormon again, stiff arm, fights off a couple of blockers, still on his feet, gets down to the 20, another first down for the Flyers.
Great blocking that time on the outside by Franklin County. Wide receivers are doing a good job. Here we go with Mormon on the replay, coming right into your living room. A spin move, stiff arm.
Nicholas Freeland finally brought him down. I think he may be the Mustang quarterback. Freeland, he's listed as a quarterback. Hurst will try that same play to the other side of the field. This time, Braden Tracy has it, and he's going to be in for 6.
Little bubble screen right there to Tracy.
That's one that almost got picked off when it went the other side of the field. Not this time, though.
Makes that first man miss, and usually on those screen plays, if you make that first man miss, it's rough for the secondary to recover.
Number 33, Easton Powell, to attempt the extra point.
Easton Powell's kick is up, and it's good. And the Flyers take the early lead here, 7-0. This is the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Yeah, this is Joe. You need a tree removed from your yard? Yeah, I can do that for you.
Don't take a chance on any Joe Schmo. Call Estate Tree Service for all your tree care needs. Since 1957, Estate Tree Service has provided safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. From tree removal and pruning to stump grinding and debris cleanup, we've got you covered. Call the trusted professionals at Estate Tree Service today.
We want to thank Estate Tree Service and Exit Crutcher Realty, David Tolles Auto Pro, Whitehead Hancock, all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring this game to you tonight at no charge. That's a good look at Mr. Powell. Just hit the extra point.
Boy, he's got a bright future ahead of him.
He's just a freshman.
freshman.
Just a freshman, yeah. That's James White, number 26 of the Mustangs, we took a look at. Powell kicks it deep. It's well, the Mustangs get it out to the 15. That's about it.
Cade Mormon on the coverage down the field. You know, earlier in the year, Franklin County had some trouble with the deep kickoff, had allowed some big returns. Looks like from last time we were out covering them, they have worked out their early season bugs on the deep kick coverage.
That was Blake Wetzel on the carry, or the return, I should say, for North Oldham Mustangs. It is Nick Freeland in at quarterback for the Mustangs. Blair Tate on the tackle. I think he's going to pick up about
a yard.
1 yard? No, that's not. No. Is that right?
Yeah, they gave him out to the 17 on the return.
Okay. I'm looking at the yard markers over across the field, and I got about 5 yards ahead of myself over there. Mustangs have one man far to Freeland's left. He's got a tight end on his right. He's looking to pass, puts it up, but it is caught. But again, only for about a yard, I think. Good coverage there for Franklin County. It's Brenton Sears, I believe. Well, no, actually on the tackle was Jaden Madison. Yeah, it's actually a no gain, 3rd and 9. And there's a blitz coming, and Freeland just had to get rid of that ball in a hurry.
They rushed him out of his shoe.
They sure did. Did I understand there's a flag on the play? I don't know. I thought I heard Terry Johnson say that.
I think he saw the shoe.
Oh, I see. All right, so North Oldham unable to move the ball more than a yard on that drive. They will punt it away. Claudio back deep for the Flyers. Nice snap, and that kick was kind of shanked. Luckily, the cheerleader was paying attention and dodged a bullet over here.
I thought it was going to come into the press box with us there for a second.
So that did not go very far. Wow, that's an unfortunate spot. I think it went further than that. I mean, they're giving that kick, they're going to say went 4 yards.
Well, from where he kicked.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He kicked inside the 5, wasn't he? He was back there pretty far. So Franklin County in pretty good field position here on their second series. Mormon goes in motion, and that provides a little bit of a decoy. Christian Moore on the carry. Picks up about 5 yards.
Little 2 halfback set that time. Send the key back, Mormon out in motion, trying to draw one of those inside linebackers out. Little straight ahead dive with Moore.
And Christian's just a freshman, so he may be the heir apparent to Caden Mormon. Mormon with it, and nobody's going to touch him. The Flyers make short work after getting the ball on the Mustang 22. They take it in about less than a minute.
That time just off the right side. Great zone blocking.
Oh yeah, great blocking by the line. Even you could have run through that hole.
No. I don't run for anything except the dinner plate.
All right, Powell will kick again. It's up, and it appears to be good, and the refs agree with me. 14-0. The Flyers already on top here in the first quarter in the first playoff game of this 2021 season. Back with more here on the Game of the Week.
I'm Dr. Jenny Millen. I'm owner and chiropractor at Triple Crown Chiropractic and Wellness. I started this practice in 2010, and traditional bank is the 4th bank I've tried. After switching, I feel like I'm home. I'm from a small town, and that hometown feel of knowing that they care about where you are now and where you are going in the future, that is a win-win for me.
There's Caden Mormon. Just scored for the Flyers. Powell kicks it deep again. Preston Boone, and I think he fumbles it away to Franklin County. We may get another look at that on replay, and it looks like Brennan Robinson may have come up with it for Franklin County.
Yeah, he tried to go off that far side. Not sure if someone got a hand in there.
Here's another look. Yeah, they just
kind of twisted him away from the ball, and everything going Franklin County's way right now.
That's right. And Robinson fell on it. Didn't see who caused the fumble. Double reverse, and then a flea flicker, wide open, and that is intercepted. Great play by the Mustangs. Oh no, he caught it. Oh my goodness gracious. We're gonna have to look at that again because I thought for sure North Oldham, he must have just taken it away from him. That's all I can figure.
When it's a jump ball like that.
Here it is. Here's a look at it. Let's see what we can see. Right there. Oh, the other guy never really had possession. He thought the ball had hit the ground, but you can't really tell from that angle. And it was kind of laying between them, it looked like, and Mormon picked it up. Powell kicks it through the uprights again, 21-0. They have scored. Here's another look from a different angle. He goes up, he doesn't really have it.
Mormon just takes it away, keeps it in the ground, and touchdown.
Yep. I think that was a pretty good call. And Franklin County rolling here in the first quarter.
Wow. No.
Who knows? We may see it on Sports Center. You know, we were talking earlier about the two games that took place nearby last night, and Boyle County beating Anderson, and Central beating Shelby County so bad. And I think you were at the Boyle-Anderson game, and you said that Boyle County basically played their second string and freshman team in the second half. Goes already, what, 52-0 at the
52-0 at the half.
So the Bearcats did score twice after that point. This time the Mustangs able to hold on to it, get it out to the 20. This is their best start so far.
Yeah, I mean, first one inside the 20, second one they fumble. So, I mean, it's 21-0, and you're getting ready to start your second offensive possession.
Yeah.
And you have 2 yards of offense so far, and you're down 3 scores.
Yeah.
And we've played 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's why I don't like these first-round games. And that is thrown way over the receiver's head. Just for several reasons. Number one, you know, the team that's getting their tail kicked, it's demoralizing, and the team that is winning, it's some fun for a little while, but you know, what if somebody gets hurt? I don't think it benefits the coaching staff all that much to prepare for the next game. So Freeland. That pass was intended to Silverthorne. Ledford was the one who broke it up, yes. In fact, I think it may have been closer to Ledford than it was to Silverthorne.
So I'm sitting here looking at the 4A bracket with 64 schools in the playoffs in the first round. Cut that down.
Yeah, that needs to be 32.
NCAA
Yeah, it needs to be 32. It needs to be 32. Back in the day when you and I played football, you know, if you didn't finish in the top 2, and that's going to be a sack, a blitz by Brenton Sears, who's having a great game so far.
Sears has had a great year. I mean, he's just been everywhere all year.
And we'll have him back next year also. Just a junior. Yeah, he came quick.
This is going to be interesting.
Now we're punting from the end zone. Much better kick. And that's fumbled by Claudio, and he, oh my goodness, North Oldham. Wow. Excellent play there by the North Oldham Mustangs. That was number 5. I don't have a number 5 on my roster. Yes, I do. Joel Simpson. He's a sophomore for North Oldham. Claudio couldn't handle it, and North Oldham now has their best field position of the game here in their 3rd series of downs. Was there a flag on the play, Chris? Because I thought he fell on it further down the field.
I think when he took possession, he was on the ground.
Oh, okay. Freeland fakes the pitch, and he's going to be sacked. Chris Hundley, I believe, a sophomore, number 53 with the tackle, and he comes out of the game. And 63 also, 53 and 63. 63 is Kenneth Aitken, the senior. So a loss of about 6 or 7.
Nickel or dime set here on defense.
And there again, he throws to the left of the intended receiver.
Yeah, he's just not got any time. That pressure by Franklin County is ruthless right now.
Yeah, it's coming fast. That second punt by Lucas Silverhorn, that was a pretty good punt. I mean, he's in his end zone, and he got it well past the 50. Claudio had to back up, and I think that probably contributed to his fumbling the ball. And Freeland bobbles it. Sears in there again to make sure he's down.
Yeah, and that Freeland had the nerve to get a hold of it right at the last minute. As Sears and the rest of the Flyers was bearing down on him.
North Oldham's going to punt it again here. And they're awful close to punt. I mean, if he, he's going to have to put some air under it or try to kick it in the corner out of bounds. Let's see what he does. That's what he does. He takes some off, gets a nice Mustang roll, and down inside the 15, just about the 10, not quite, but close. And well-executed play there by the North Oldham Mustangs.
Yeah, so they have flipped the field on Franklin County here. So let's look at Caden Mormon here.
Yeah, here's our Caden Mormon package. Big carry, another big carry here.
Great coverage on the kickoff.
Yeah, doing a good job on defense as well as offense. He's scored at least 2 touchdowns. He may have all 3. I forget who's got
two.
2.
3. Braden Tracy's got the other one.
I should keep better notes. Hurst in the backfield by himself. 4 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. And he looks at that bubble screen and he hits Claudio, and he is off to the races, but can he run fast enough? Nice stiff arm. Finally brought down. Nice run by Zach Claudio. He was probably highly motivated after fumbling the ball.
You think?
So I'm going to flip the field myself.
So quick screen right here. Claudio just gets by the first wave of defenders, tries to weave in here, then tries to bounce outside. Finally brought down the inside Mustang territory.
Yes, he did a good job switching the ball to his other hand during the run back. I like to see that. This is Juice Robinson, just a freshman.
And North Oldham just took it away from him.
Yep.
Got to carry that ball high and tight.
North Oldham takes over 1st and 10 on its own 47.
Here's another look at it. Yeah. Benjamin Becerra, number 1, just rips the ball out of his hand.
2 turnovers here for Franklin County, but the defense is keeping North Oldham in check.
Freeland is calling timeout. They only had 10 guys on the field, and then maybe the formation was messed up or something. So that's our first time out of the game. We'll take it with them. You're watching the game of the week right here on Cable 10.
It's all over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up, and it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
Welcome back, folks, to Benny Watkins Field. Here's a look at all 3 Flyer touchdowns so far.
Braden Tracy on the screen right there. And then Caden Moorman untouched about 18 yards into the end zone. And then the scrum in the end zone, and Moorman just out-muscles the defender, takes the ball away from him on the ground, and touchdown, Franklin County.
Yes, and now the Mustangs have the ball after a timeout, and they got the ball by ripping it out of a Franklin County Flyer running back. Freeland pitches it over, and he's still on his feet. I thought they might be able to drag him down, but they're not able to. That's Blake Wetzel, number 10, on the carry. He's going to lose about 2.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse than that.
Yeah, I mean,
Jaden Madison had him in the backfield for about a 7 or 8 yard loss.
Yeah, they've had very few positive offensive plays, and that's Sears again on the tackle.
Sears.
Braden Tracy also in there.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Playing a little possessed tonight.
There's a look at Caden Mormon. Third and 13, so they lost another yard on that play. And Sears again, he was held, no call, but a great open field tackle. I can't tell who that was out there. Number 11, Jaden Madison.
Yeah, Madison showed blitz, backed off right at the last second, covered the back out of the backfield, and brought him down.
Ran him down. A nice tackle for basically no gain. Freeland rushed, and it's picked off by the Flyers. Claudio reading the field, and he's brought down by the quarterback, Freeland.
And we got a late flag on the play. And it looked like after he was down.
Yeah. It wasn't a late hit on Claudio. It may have been holding. Huh. I don't know if we'll be able to see that or not. That was a good pass. I thought he had him open, but Claudio comes over there and takes it away. Maybe right there was the hold. In the foreground. Okay, the Flyers have it at 1st and 10 from the 42. Gavin Hurst still in at quarterback. Looking, and did he catch that ball? Wow, what a catch by Claudio.
Claudio making up for that fumble.
Because I thought that was over his head. I really did. Hurst doing a good job here of putting it up where basically only Claudio could get it.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Yes, as we watch Gavin Hurst come over to the sideline. Franklin County on top, 21-0. We'll be back after this with more Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate. Game of the Week is brought to you by Traditional Bank. When your business is looking to win, with tough competition around every corner, you need high performers backing you up. Traditional Bank's local team will stand by your side as a trusted partner, your friendly neighbor, and your biggest fan. It's time to make the switch. Traditional Bank, member FDIC.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
There's Eddie James, head coach of the Franklin County Flyers. Chris, why don't you tell them what you told me just to shock the audience.
UK basketball down to Miles College, 46-39 at the half. So you're watching us instead of the Cats on the SEC network. You can.
You may want to still watch us. It may make you feel better.
Now, flip over to channel 34 on FPB. You know, if you want to during breaks.
Yeah. Or maybe not. And we've got. Okay, the white hat said false start against the Flyers, but the other referee signaled against the Mustangs, and I thought, how can the defense have illegal procedure? So I'll bring up 1st and 15. We pitch it to Mormon. And hurdles the defender into the end zone. It gets a nice block from Blair Tate I saw earlier at the beginning of that play. Sealing off the edge. Here's another look at it. There's the pitch. There's a block by Tate. And he just jumps over the last guy.
Mormon again, just picking up where he left off in the first meeting against North Oldham.
So Powell up to kick again. That was off to the left, but still good enough. And they lead 28-0. Here's another look at the scoring play. And basically, he goes in untouched, you know. So, we'll step aside and we'll kick it off when we come back on the game of the week.
Bob Allen of Frankfort is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all dealmaker priced.
Click and save today
at boballenfrankfurt.com.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bob Allen. Bob Allen is Frankfort's dealmaker. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as pre-owned. Click and save at boballenfrankfurt.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family, because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it. Game of the Week is brought to you by North American Insurance. North American Insurance Services provides for all your health, life, home care, Medicare, supplemental health, annuities, and long-term care. Call Mark Keedle and let us prepare your unique plan today. 606-356-7774.
Easton Powell ready to kick off here again. I wonder if his leg is getting tired. Flyers are up 28-0 right now, early in the second quarter. Silverhorn takes it, gets out to the 20, and he is tackled by Christian Moore, I believe, number 7.
It's been Franklin County in the first quarter plus here.
Yeah, the only setback really was a fumble on a punt, but North Oldham has just not been able to really move the ball at all.
We don't have stats, but I'm gonna say they're in negative yardage.
Well, yeah, overall, I'd say for sure. In fact, I bet if you take all of their positive plays, you probably got less than 5 yards. And Silverhorn is sacked. from behind, and I think that was Kenneth Aitken, 63. That's him right there. He came over from the blind side
and chased him down. I mean,
here it is right here. Yep. Freeland does a good job not fumbling that ball. We'll bring up about 2nd and 15, but someone has called timeout.
North Oldham called the time.
Did they? We'll take it with them, folks. Back with more right here on Cable 10.
This bed's too hard. This bed's too soft. This bed's just right. Come check out our new store. 316 Versailles Road behind McDonald's. Our new store is just right.
I'd like to invite you into our newest location, 316 Versailles Road. We have a large selection of furniture in stock for you to take home with you today. And like my 3 little bears just said, everything is just right.
Welcome back, folks. Franklin County with the lead, 28-zip. As you can see, we got 11-17 left until halftime. Franklin County, I'm sure, wants to score again before half so they can get that rolling clock in the second half and get some other players, non-starters, if you will, get them some experience. Freeland under center this time. Makes a quick pass for the biggest offensive play so far for the Mustangs. He connects with Ben Becerra, number 1.
Yeah, just a quick slant that time. Sarah gets open.
Gain to 12. That was a good play. Freeland backs up now in shotgun. Drops back, and he's going to run for the first down and slide and get it. That's their very first down today.
Yeah, when you blitz as heavy as Franklin County has, if you don't pick it up, and don't get in all the lanes, mobile quarterback can burn you.
Yeah. There is no perfect defense. Every defense has a flaw. You just want to try to use the right one at the right time. First and 10 for the Mustangs, and here again, but this time he's unable to get out before the Flyer defense collapses. I think that's Michael Holloway, number 52, in on the tackle.
Nick Freeland on the carry. Brought down number 52, Michael Holloway, number 77, Trace Miles.
Be about 2nd and 12.
Second down.
Holloway over from the nose guard position and offside defensive tackle.
The Flyer front 4 is pretty good.
And they're interchangeable. You see different looks, different personnel.
He goes deep. Claudio with the interception. And he makes it almost all the way back to the 50. Second interception for Zach Claudio tonight. Freeland just overthrows Becerra, his intended target. He almost beat that guy. A shoestring tackle there brought him down.
Well, you know, the turf, it's getting slick in the cold weather.
having never had the luxury of playing on turf, do they have special shoes? Do they wear cleats? What are they? What's on the bottom? What's on the soles?
Just shorter cleats.
Christian Moore on the carry.
Don't wear the big long cleats like we had.
Yeah, okay.
I got to play on the old AstroTurf at Cardinal Stadium out the fairgrounds.
Oh, really?
And that was like playing on a concrete floor.
I played flag football once on Murray State's football field, and it was pretty much the same. But I wore tennis shoes. Hurst, play action. Got a man open here. It's a nice catch. Braden Tracy gets the first down.
Falls down on the coverage when Tracy made his double move to the out. And Tracy was wide open, and a long throw because Hurst was almost on the opposite hash and threw it outside the number on the opposite side of the field here. Very accurate throw for that distance.
1st and 10 from the 36. There's that screen pass again. Claudio with it. Picked up about 7.
And you know, Clint, all year Franklin County's been doing it on the ground. This looks more like the old Franklin County offense, the little bubble screens, the quick screens, the deep shots down the field, showing a little other side of the offense.
A little diversity, and it's good to have some diversity too, because you don't want to be one-dimensional.
Not this time of year.
No. If something ain't working, it's good to have something else to go back to. Nice pass in traffic and nice catch too.
Nice sell on the play action that time. Hurst hit Ledford.
Yeah. Ledford rolls over Freeland for a couple more yards, gets the first down. He comes off the field. It looks like he's holding his arm kind of funny. Hope he's all right. He's got some tape on that arm to begin with. Hurst hands off to Christian Moore, and Christian Moore gets in for 6.
Christian Moore for more points. They're going for that magical 2-point conversion.
Yes.
Christian Moore just a straight dive up the middle, and then he just powers his way into the end zone.
Yes. 36 is the magic number. 36-point lead, you'll have a running clock in the second half. You can't have it in the first half, no matter what the score. But
no, you can have it in the first half.
You can?
Yes.
Maybe it's basketball that is that way. And they do it. They pull it off. So Franklin County up big here in the first half. Band is here showing their support. We will take a break and come right back with another kickoff from Easton Powell.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service, or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com.
Since 1949, Franklin Goins Insurance has been providing great rates on auto, home, business, and life insurance. Franklin Goins Insurance. Franklin's got you covered.
There's Caden Mormon, number 10, UK signee. He'll be playing there on Saturdays next year.
2 years. He's just a junior.
Is that right?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I could have swore he was a senior.
No, just a junior.
Wow, and he's already got his college commitment
verbally
underway.
committed.
Verbally committed. Yeah, I guess he hasn't signed. Probably can't sign yet, can he?
No.
But that might keep the wolves at bay. You know, keep everybody from calling him. Hey, I've already told you you can't come.
Another one of those big power backs that Stoops likes to have in the stable.
Oh, yeah. Franklin County having a good year, and they're going to be, they're going to lose a few seniors and a few important seniors, but they're going to have a lot of guys back too, a lot of key players back. Freeland takes the snap, drops back in the pocket, and it's almost picked off by Peyton Ledford.
That's 2 Ledford's had in his grasp in the first half tonight.
He wanted it real bad.
Just kind of floated on Freeland there. And Ledford almost.
I think that was called.
A little 2-yard pickup.
Silverhorn with the catch.
Clock. Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, you're right. It does keep running. It must be basketball where they don't have a running clock to the second half.
I think so.
Freeland under center again, drops back, flushed out of the pocket, floats it up there. Oh, that's a nice, didn't have it. It was going to be a nice catch by Ben Becerra, but he couldn't hang on.
And he tried that one-hand tip to himself.
Just didn't work out. Good look here from our end zone camera.
Took off before he got control.
So Silverhorn will drop back to punt. It seems to me he drops back a whole lot. He's almost 20 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Well, he does a rugby style, so I guess that's to give him room to
run up and kick it. I guess you're right. Oh my goodness, fair catch called, and it's off the helmet. Was that Claudio again? Boy, he's having a rough night back there. And North Oldham fell on it. There again, they're going to get really good field position from the 35. Hits him in the shoulder pad, bounces off.
We got a flag on the play.
Holding is the call against the Flyers.
They haven't really changed it. They're still down at the other end. Now so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. And they have stopped the clock. We're not really sure why.
And we've got a conference.
Well, now they're moving it even further down to the 25. Holding is a 10-yard penalty from the point, right? To the point of where it happened. Well, I don't see how it could be holding. It gets declined.
Penalty is declined because if they accepted it, it would have to be a re-kick.
Would have to punt it over again.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
That's why I was trying to figure out what was going on, because you don't.
I was thinking, how can you have holding when you don't have the ball? You know, that's. I mean, you can have defensive holding, but, yeah, I don't know how they mark it off. If let's say Franklin County had cleanly fielded the football and he was brought down at the 35-yard line, and somebody was holding at the 40-yard line, well, that's a 10-yard penalty, but 10 yards from where? From where the guy held at, which would put it at the 30. So if you're going to hold, make sure you hold downfield a lot.
Jaden Madison on the tackle. Hold the Mustangs to a 1-yard.
Again, Freeland is to the right this time of his intended receiver. And that brings the first half to a close. North Oldham will get the ball to start the second half, but we'll have a running clock. Stay with us. We'll have some highlights of the first half when we come back here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art-carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Welcome back, folks, to the Game of the Week. Clint Goins and Chris Cole here with you. Chris, let's take a look at some of these first half highlights. Frankfort County just gets through the tunnel, and there is Eddie James.
Braden Tracy on that screen pass. Takes it to the end zone.
That's the first touchdown right there. And there's the second touchdown. Mormon had already had a couple of good carries before that.
And then Mormon just wrestles it away from the defender. Touchdown.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the Bill McCoy play of the day, or play of the game.
And then Claudio right here on a quick screen, trying to make up for that first fumbled punt. Takes it into North Oldham territory. There's another outstanding catch by Claudio.
Yes. He and Hurst seem to be on the same page tonight. Gavin Hurst having a good game. He's only a sophomore, too.
Claudio with his first interception of the night.
Is that his first or his second? He's got 2. I know that. I don't know which one that was, though.
That may have been the second.
And that was
Christian Moore.
With more.
With more.
And that's the band right there. They didn't do a halftime show, but they are here, which is always good to see. All right, we will take a break and we'll come back and we'll talk some more football when we return here on the Game of the Week.
Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Tolles Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
Despite the best intentions, sometimes a marriage just doesn't work out. I'm attorney Doug Howard of the Howard Law Group. A divorce can cost you thousands of dollars in lawyer's fee alone. That's why I created uncontesteddivorce.law. If you have an uncontested divorce and both parties are willing to sign all documents, you'll only pay a flat fee plus court costs. Why spend more on your divorce than you did on your wedding cake? When a divorce is just a divorce, life demands simple.
Buying and selling a home can be an extremely stressful experience. Let real estate agent Reva Howell help you navigate the process smoothly and help relieve your anxiety. Reva is honest, an excellent communicator, and will be your advocate every step of the way. Reva provides expert advice and will treat you like family. At Exit Realty Crutcher, real estate is what we do, and families are why we do it. Contact Reva today by texting Reva to 85377. Call her at 502-330-8831. You'll be glad you did.
Let me know how low can you go? Is it lower than lower than lower than low?
When it comes to buying or selling a home, finding an honest and reputable agent is essential for a positive experience. Meet Mary Cook, an Exit Crutcher realtor. She believes in serving her clients with honesty and integrity. Her experience includes lending, appraisals, contracts, and closings. More importantly, Mary will be with you every step along the process. Contact Mary today to discuss how she can help you with your real estate needs. At Exit Crutcher Realtor, real estate is what we do and families are why we do it. Call Mary at 502-320-9060 or text mcook to 85377.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Welcome back, folks, to Benny Watkins Field. Clint Goins and Chris Cole here with you. As you can see on the screen there, Franklin County leads 36-0. We're getting ready to start the second half, and because that score is 36-0, and the Flyers have a big lead by at least 36 points, we'll have a running clock. So these next 2 quarters are going to fly by. I have never seen a team come back when there was a running clock situation. It is football's version of the mercy rule, like you have in baseball and softball. If you're down by 10 runs after a certain point, 5th inning I think it is, it's like, okay, game over. So the Flyers most likely will win this game, and then they will host Central next week. We will be back here next week for that game, and it should be a good one, at least a better one. Franklin County and Central have a pretty good tradition against each other. They're not in the same district, but
yeah, they are.
Are they in the same district?
Yeah.
Are they really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay, well, I never mind. Boy, I've been wrong about a lot of things tonight. You know that?
They were the 2
I'm so
seed.
glad you're here.
They were the 2 seed tonight there in the district. So, quick update from down in the river. Down at Bell Point, Frankfort High on top 28-8 at halftime against Eminence. So they're looking to, with another showdown with KCD next week up in Louisville. So,
yeah, KCD, pretty solid team.
Yeah, but you know, Frankfort, I think outplayed them a few weeks ago down at Bell Point, and just a couple of miscues, and that could have been a different ball game. You know, a 28-20 game between the two. So.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's there. It's not at Bell Point.
There's something magical at Bell Point.
At Bell Point, that's right. Oh, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. All right, Freeland overthrows his receiver. But the clock continues to run, as it usually does not when there is an incomplete pass.
Franklin County's still out there with his defensive starters. I would assume that you're probably going to see that maybe 1 or 2 series. And then you're going to start seeing some of the younger players get some playing time, get some experience.
Yeah, it's a good time to get it.
Because you never know when you may need to pull a guy.
And that also well wide of number 14, Liam Hudson. He was the intended target in the last pass play, but Freeland having a hard time getting the ball to him. But as you mentioned in the first half, it might be because Freeland does not have a whole lot of time to think about things back there. He's got to unload quick.
Yeah, the pressure by Franklin County has been ruthless all night. And, you know, they haven't blitzed as much of late, but their front 3 or 4 has been able to apply pressure all night.
Boy, that could have been pass interference.
And I think the only way, the reason it wasn't
uncatchable ball.
Uncatchable ball.
Yeah. Yeah. So 4th down. Lucas Silverhorn will go back to punt. He shanked his first one badly, but then he has punted the ball really well since then.
Well, that first one he was punting almost out of the end zone. So, and County brought the pressure. And this one goes out of bounds over towards the stands on the opposite side.
Yeah.
And
not a great one, but you know, better than the last one. Now we got a flag and another flag, and there must have been something said. That's something that you just, you know, if it's against Franklin County or whoever it's against, doesn't matter who's it's against. If you're the coach of that team, you know, that reflects discipline. You just can't have that in playoff football. I did not see any altercation, did you? It must have been words spoken.
Coach James trying to figure out what's going on, because you had 2 flags thrown.
Yeah. So was that 2 separate infractions, or was that 2 refs hearing the same thing? Unsportsmanlike against the Flyers, and that'll back them up 15 yards from where the punt went out of bounds.
So they had marked it 1st and 10 at the 40. So you're looking at the 45 of Franklin County.
Well, what's he doing here? They may.
So it's after the play.
Our director, Zach, says they may have motioned no.
Okay, it's offsetting.
Offsetting, so okay, there it is. But that's not where the punt went out of bounds.
Yes, it went out at the 40.
Did it really?
Yes.
So only a 10-yard punt then?
Yes.
Well, that makes life easy.
And the poor chain crew, they don't know what's going on over there. Sears with the carry off the right side, gets through the first would-be tackler, trying to spin away, and just about a 2-yard gain.
He's having a great defensive game, though.
Yeah, rewarding, give him a couple touches on the offensive side.
Here a little bit later on, folks, we're going to have, Hurst picks it up and runs for it, and he's not going to get very far. Down to about the 43. Chris is going to run through some playoff pictures, some RPI, because where your RPI now determines who plays whom and who hosts, right?
After week 2.
After week 2. Not after week 3, but after week 2. So after next week, assuming Franklin County gets the win next week, then it will.
And it's going to be interesting because 2 teams that's ranked above Franklin County in the RPI
play each other.
Will play each other next week in Boyle and Lexington Catholic. So, and we got a penalty on there.
I was looking at you and didn't see what they called.
Oh, and I was looking at you and didn't see what it's a 15 yards, so it had to be an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Or a personal foul, one or the other. That's about the only 15-yard penalties that I know of. Oh, wide open down here is Braden Tracy, and he is going to score again. He got behind the defense and was wide open. something broke down in the Mustang secondary. We'll look at it again here. We won't see, you know, but we don't see how he got past him. But we do, when he comes into frame, he's already 10 yards past everybody else.
I think Franklin County called a timeout.
Called a timeout. Okay, what to do here? Think they're going to run a 2-point conversion? What do you think?
No, I think they're, well,
I don't see Powell out there. Yeah, there he is. There he is. I see Powell. Maybe they're going to try a trick play. You know, they got Powell out there. Now's the time to try it, if you're going to try it. Practice it in game.
Just take the sure points. That's me, though.
Yeah.
You're already up 42 to nothing. Let's not add salt to the wound.
Well, that's true. That's true. Oh, that's got to be something.
There it is.
The point is good, and there's a penalty tacked on to it, so Powell will get to kick off from probably their 45.
Yeah. And there's another flag.
You know, they I'm not saying this game has gotten to this point yet. It is getting a little chippy, and I hate to see that. I think James wanted it offsides or something too, maybe. I don't know. But
well, and it was so late. I mean, the kick was gone. The defender had already stopped, and then pushes him down. And I think that's what Coach James was so upset about.
But you know, that Frankfort High game a couple weeks ago, Frankfort High Berea down in Berea, they called the game with about 6 minutes to go, 6 or 7 minutes to go. I have heard. I haven't seen it. And then we have unsportsmanlike against Franklin County, and that will offset one another. But I hate it to come to that. I mean, you know.
So offsetting penalties there.
So right now, Chris, what is Franklin County's RPI and what's the rank?
So they are 5th in 4A overall RPI. Boyle is 1, Corbin is 2, Johnson Central is 3, and Catholic is 4 in front of them. Central is 6th.
Is that right?
Yeah. Spencer County, which is on our side of the bracket, is 7. So let's see a quick rundown of the rest of the top 10. I've got it here.
So assuming Franklin County beats Central next week, they'll be in the top 4 because either
Boyle or Catholic,
Western Catholic, will have been defeated and knocked out of the playoffs.
So
it'd be nice to get another shot at that Corbin team.
The only way you're going to see Corbin is probably the state title, unless unless Catholic knocks off Boyle. So, because once we get through week 3, then it goes RPI, highest RPI will host the lowest RPI. And then the second and the third out of the final 4. So, if everything held suit, Franklin County would probably have to go to Boyle. So instead of playing Boyle in the championship game, you're probably looking at going there
I wouldn't mind
for the
that.
semifinals.
I wouldn't mind that.
And
That'd
then
be,
you're probably looking at Corbin hosting Johnson Central.
As you see here, Franklin County finally recovers a fumble. That's Luke Toothaker, number 13. He falls on it. Just a freshman.
But looking at our side of the bracket, you know, we're in the West this year, as I like to call it.
Oh, that was Sears again. And he slips down and he's going to lose a couple.
So it looks like we got Central here next week. Then we'll get the winner out of the bracket of Spencer, Marion, John Hardin, and Moore out of that district.
Which may or may not be a home game to the Flyers.
It will be because they're higher RPI than
that's
any
right,
of
that's
those.
right. Okay, yeah, that's right. We've got a new quarterback in there for Franklin County. That's Tyler Broyles. He is a freshman, and that name sounds familiar. It's because his brother Nick was a quarterback last year. Off the mark that time. I think he had a receiver open, but so this is 3rd and about 13. And this may be 4-down territory here for Franklin County, just based on the field position. Throws that screen pass, and that's caught by Ty Taylor. And he gets some of it back. It's going to be about 4th and 8, I'm going to say.
They're going to attempt a field goal here.
Yeah, looks like it.
Be a 40-yarder.
Let's see what Mr. Powell can do. Oh, it'd be nice to be able to have a kicker that can hit a 40-yarder, wouldn't it?
Saw a video of a kid down in Alabama that hit a 59-yarder a couple weeks ago.
Fairhope, Alabama?
Yeah.
Yep. I got a buddy lives down in Fairhope. Tom Sinclair. That is, did he get that? Did he get that? He sure did. He sure did. Wow. Wow. It's been a long time since I've seen a Franklin County kicker hit a 40-yard field goal. Been a long time. I remember when I was a sophomore in high school, Tate's Creek won the 4A, back when 4A was the top division. They won the 4A title, state title. They were the only team to beat us during the season. They beat us 9-0. Maybe 9-7. They hit 3 field goals, and their kicker, I mean, every one of them was like 45, 50 yards. I mean, it was unbelievable.
So that's the end of the quarter.
Yes, sir. I don't know if they're going to take a break or not, or I think we're just going to get right into it. We're going to go right into the fourth quarter here to get this game going. Boy, that you know, now that we know that, that makes things a lot different. A lot different.
I'll tell you, that's big if you're in a close game and you need.
So we can't get it first down, but we can get 3 here. Big tackle there by Ty Taylor. A sophomore. We got another a lot of new numbers on the field here for Franklin County. We're going to see how these guys do. The second unit.
And this is good experience in case someone goes down.
That pass is caught by Becerra, and there was a block in the back, but no call. And there's a flag, and that's got to be against North Oldham because I didn't see a Franklin County player anywhere near there.
And did he call it for him throwing the ball back to him?
I don't know. There's some of these unsportsmanlike calls which I guess are technically correct, but I'm like, you know, hey, it's the heat of the moment, you know.
Wow.
15-yarder.
I mean, that has to be it.
Let's look at it again. Unless he said something. But you know, I don't know. I'm going to disagree with that. Just based on Becerra's reaction. They throw it up deep. It's going to be intercepted by number 4, Juice Robinson. Hold on to that ball, Juice. He's down at the 26. Now his actual first name is E-L-E-S-I-U-S. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. E-L-E-S-I-U-S. But they call him Juice. Ball was a little bit underthrown. And he's tackled by Silverhorn.
He had fumbled earlier in the game. North Oldham just took it away from him. The one carry he had in the first half. So.
They just took it out of his hands. And that hit the dirt, didn't it? Yeah. Jason Collins, the intended receiver. I apologize. I hit the wrong cough button. I hit your cough button. I'm sorry, folks. They've got our headsets backwards up here, or we have them backwards. Somebody's got them backwards.
You hit the wrong button.
I hit the wrong button. So Robinson with a good carry that time.
And he fumbled at the end of the carry.
Did he really? And did
North Oldham recovered.
Well, my guess is that'll be brought up in practice this coming week. Austin Colburn, apparently, number 58 there, was the one who picked up the fumble.
Carrying it too loose.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I believe he might have been down when the ball came out. The ground cannot force a fumble.
Yeah.
And I believe the ground forced the fumble. If we had instant replay in high school football, that one would be overturned.
All right, 7 minutes to go till this one wraps up.
He was down on the ground.
Freeland rushed out of the pocket, threw a decent pass to Silverhorn, considering the pressure he was under. Here's another look at the fumble. Nope, he was. That was a legitimate fumble.
Good eyes back in the truck, guys. Good eyes back in the truck.
Yeah, that's David Columbia, I think, is in there doing that.
That's why he makes the big bucks.
I think we've got Harvey on graphics tonight. And we got some great cameraman and woman. Getting a little chilly today to bring you this ball game.
It is November.
It is. It's that time. But you know, it's a little bit chillier than it's supposed to, than an average.
It is playoff football weather.
That's true. That's true.
And everybody, don't forget to set your clocks back this weekend.
Also, folks, don't forget that this coming week on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday is the Miss Franklin County pageant. One of the Franklin County cheerleaders, whose first name is Rain, will be a competitor. Her mom told me to mention that, and I said, I'll work that in. So,
well, and in 2 weeks is the Miss Western Hills pageant, and I know of a contestant.
And if you can't make it to Franklin County to see the Miss Franklin County pageant, well, guess what?
But you can see it on
Cable 10 is going to be there. We are. I suspect we're going to be at the Miss Western Hills pageant too, I imagine.
I'd say so.
I just got confirmation. So, yeah.
Like I said, I know a contestant in that.
Do you? I wonder who that might be.
It's not me, I'll tell you that.
Well, I will say this. I'd pay to see that for sure.
So would everybody else.
Oh. All right, the Flyers are going to get the ball probably for their last time this game. They've got a big lead.
Now it's November. Are we having the candlelight tradition downtown this year?
I hope so. I don't know that.
Okay.
I don't know that, but I hope so.
I think I just got a thing in my ear that says it starts Thursday. Always a nice.
I enjoy it. I do. It's a nice community event. The downtown merchants, I think, put that together. And
I believe the Western Hills Band will be down there playing some over the weekend, next weekend. So,
good deal. All right, Broyles in the shotgun. He takes it, hands it off to Robinson.
2 hands, young man,
yes,
2 hands.
And he holds on to it. You know what? I'll bet you he gets every carry this series. I bet he gets every carry. Because Coach James wants to give him a second chance to prove that he can do better.
Be a third chance.
Well, yeah, the third chance. He's going to give him all the chances he needs to prove he can do better. Got a first down.
Just keep clock running.
Broyles is going to throw it this time. Oh, nice move there. A nice catch by Collins, Jason Collins, and a move. And, you know, Franklin County, they still got, even with a running clock, they got time to score here. Not quite a first down. He picks up about 9.
Just a quick hitter right there, a little slant.
Yeah, Ben Becerra kind of held him up. Well, they made a liar out of me. They don't give it to Robinson. Instead, they give it to Brennan Robinson. Another Robinson. Not Juice, but Brennan.
All the way down to about the 1.5, 2-yard line.
And they've got enough time here to run 2 or 3 plays, and Eddie James also has a couple timeouts left if he wants to use them. He may not want to, but this is Brennan Robinson again. No gain there. In fact, he may have lost a half a yard. We're at the 1-minute mark. This may be the last play of the game. If they don't get it in, they may just let time expire. And he keeps it himself, does Broyles, and he does. He gets in.
And there's a flag on the play.
Uh-oh. Holding against the Flyers.
And that'll do it.
That'll do it. So take those 6 points off the board. And that's going to be the end of the game right there, folks, as the clock continues to run. And unless Eddie James calls timeout here. Nope, he does not. The white hat says roll the clock. Now they say stop the clock with 1 second. So maybe James did call a timeout. Give them one more chance, and they're going to bring Powell back in. We're going to kick us another field goal. This one a little shorter. This one is going to be a 30-yarder.
So in-game practice.
Yep. There's a snap. And it is good. And he had at least another 10 yards to go on that one. So Franklin County doesn't reach 50, but they do get the win 49-0. We're going to step aside and we'll come back, show some highlights of this game. We'll mention our Bill McCoy play of the game. And then we'll call it a night, folks. Hang on, we're almost done here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week Play of the Game is brought to you by Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 46 years in business. With over 15 companies to shop and collectively over 100 years of experience, call, visit us, or request quotes on BillMcCoyInsuranceAgency.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Bill McCoy Insurance, celebrating over 46 years in business. With over 15 companies to shop, call us or visit our office for quotes.
Welcome back, folks. It's now time to find out our Bill McCoy Insurance Play of the Game. And Chris, it's what I predicted. It's touchdown number 3. A deep pass I thought was picked off, but no. The North Oldham player didn't corral it, bobbled it, and Mormon comes in and steals it away and gets the touchdown for the Bill McCoy Insurance Agency Play of the Game. Well, it kind of went the way I thought it would go. Big win for the Flyers. Next week, they are going to take on Louisville Central. The Yellow Jackets will come here. And Cable 10 will be back here again. Unfortunately, Chris, I'm not going to be with you. You're going to have to find somebody else to take my place. I've got to do the World Cup qualifying in Cincinnati, Ohio, USA versus Mexico.
Well,
yeah,
you're going to put me on the back burner for a World Cup qualifier. No, that's well, at least
it was a tough call.
Yeah,
yes, it was a tough call.
I bet it was. Well, you know,
but I hope to see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and if things go the way it did in the regular season, you and I'll be back here in 2 weeks for whoever's coming to town out of that other district.
Yeah, Spencer or Moore or somebody.
You know, if the RPIs hold suit, looks like Spencer should be the seed that comes out of that. You know, another one of those border counties of Louisville that seems to get more and more talent each year.
Yeah. Kind of like, you know, Shelby County not doing so good, but Collins is doing pretty good. You know, there on the western side of Shelby County. So yeah, Bullitt County oftentimes has a lot of, and Oldham County has a lot of athletes coming out of the Louisville area. Well, that's going to wrap it up, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you will join us again next week. For Chris Cole and the rest of the gang, I'm Clint Goins saying good night, everybody.